Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, December 5th, 2017, and I am Kayleigh Williams. Today's stories include local Christmas celebrations, thousands of Texans without water, and more coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, Tarleton hosted a reception for the World War I and America exhibit on Monday in the Dick Smith Library in celebration of the 100th anniversary of America's entrance into World War I. The exhibit consisted of World War I documents, images, and select readings from Scott Berg's work, World War I and America, told by the Americans who lived it. We sat down with Christy Tabers, coordinator for the reference services, to learn more about this event.
Okay, so the library actually applied to receive a grant from the Library of America and the National Endowment for the Humanities in order to help promote the 100th anniversary of America's entry into World War I. So this is actually a continuation of other events that we had. So last month we actually had a ceremony to commemorate World War I veterans, specifically from Tarleton and the Erath County area. And we also had an educational lunch panel where we had different scholars across campus discuss specific events and historical topics surrounding World War I. In addition to that, we received a traveling exhibit that the Library of America actually sent to the library to have on display for the month of December. And this display has World War I images, World War I documents, different kind of educational, informational things about World War I. Come and would stop by and see the exhibit. The panels are really nice and they have a lot of great information about World War I.
As well as food. You can also join Santa at 9:30 a.m. at the Dublin Public Library for story time and pictures. With following pictures with Santa, stick around for the chili dinner fundraiser at 5 p.m. The dinner will be before and after the parade. And now today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. In state news, thousands of people are still waiting on access to safe drinking water in parts of Texas more than 3 months after Hurricane Harvey. The storm and heavy rains cut off water and prompted hundreds of boil water notices across the Gulf Coast. More than a dozen boil water notices remain in effect across affected areas. The areas include cities, mobile home parks, and housing developments in 7 counties across southeast Texas. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality reports more than 3,700 people in those areas haven't had clean drinking water since late August. In Rose City, the boil notice hasn't been lifted because the water hasn't met standards for pH levels and other chemicals, said Janice Radcliffe, the city's water operator. Running water returned to the city's 600 residents in September, but it still requires a 2-minute rolling boil before safe consumption. The city's original goal was to have the notice rescinded for good by Thanksgiving, but issues with insurance have pushed back installing the necessary equipment. Mayor Bonnie Stevenson said that faith-based organizations have been working to provide Rose City with enough bottled water. Stevenson says they've barely had any complaints from residents and that they know that they're working as hard as they can to fix it. And in national news, New York's Rockefeller Center Christmas trees never really die. They just get built into Habitat for Humanity homes. Boards made from the trees are hidden bits of holiday spirit built into homes from Philadelphia to Mississippi. We turn to AP News for more on this story.
The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree keeps giving, long after the towering spruce is taken down. Every year after the holidays, the iconic tree is milled into wooden planks for use in Habitat for Humanity homes. Wood from last year's tree is now being used in homes in Newburgh, New York, 50 miles upriver from Rockefeller Center.
So it wasn't just thrown away, it was used in my house.
The nonprofit has been using wood recycled from the giant Christmas trees for a decade. Homes in Philadelphia, New York City, and Mississippi have wood that comes with a special stamp. An opportunity to spread seasonal spirit and draw attention to the group's work providing affordable housing.
I love seeing it arrive. I love seeing the stamp. I love knowing that it was part of this tree that brings such joy.
A truckload of 2x6 planks from the 2016 tree arrived in Newburgh this summer for use in 2 houses. Since the wood is too knotty to support a lot of weight, Habitat volunteers use it to stabilize floor joists and for interior walls.
We got a big giant chunk of it. We can't really use that in the house. But in smaller pieces, we can use that.
Vera Diana Perez, her husband, and their 4 children will soon move into one of the houses.
I'm getting emotional.
She appreciates the unique touch to her new home.
It's very nice. Even though I don't celebrate Christmas, it means a lot for me because it's still nature.
Once the homes are finished, most of the wood is hidden in walls and ceilings. A bit of built-in cheer that can be felt but not seen. Michael Hill, Associated Press, Newburgh, New York.
For more of today's top national news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. The Republican National Committee is once again supporting Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore after President Trump endorsed him. The RNC had cut financial ties to Moore amid sexual misconduct allegations. The White House says it's not surprised that the Supreme Court is letting the administration's latest travel ban take effect. The current ban affects people from 6 mainly Muslim nations: Chad, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Syria, and Yemen. Native American and environmental groups are filing lawsuits against President Trump's move to downsize 2 national monuments in Utah. Republicans urged the president to downsize the area. North of Los Angeles, strong winds quickly spread a wildfire across more than 15 square miles by late Monday night. Residents were told to evacuate thousands of homes in Ventura County. Shirley Smith, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
Recognition of contested Jerusalem as Israel's capital. European leaders are worried about harm to fragile Mideast peace efforts. President Donald Trump informed Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas in his office said the Palestinian leader warned Trump of dangerous repercussions for Mideast peace efforts as well as security and stability in the region and the world. The statement did not say if Trump gave a timeline for the intended move. It is expected for Trump to speak on the matter around midday Wednesday. Jerusalem is home to the 3rd holiest shrine of Islam, along with the holiest site for Judaism and Christianity. Any perceived harm to Muslim claims to the city has triggered large-scale protests in the past. Ahmed Abil Gate, the head of Arab League, urged the United States to reconsider any recognition of Jerusalem and Israel's capital. Saudi Arabia expressed its grave and deep concern about possible recognition. Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital would upend Washington's traditional approach to the conflict. It was not immediately clear what Trump could hope to gain from such a step, while downsides include alienating crucial Arab allies from Saudi Arabia to Jordan. In sports, University of Texas cornerback Holton Hill will be skipping his senior football season to enter the NFL draft. UT announced Hill's decision in a statement on Monday. Hill was suspended in November for an unspecified violation and didn't play the last 3 games. AP News reports that Hill was UT's top cornerback, with 2 interceptions and 3 defensive touchdowns. Hill is the 4th underclassman to leave UT to enter the NFL draft after coach Tom Herman's first season. And now for the weather. According to the National Weather Service, today will be mostly cloudy with scattered showers throughout the day. A cold front will sweep in with a high of 53 degrees and a low of 37. We can expect north winds at up wind gusts as powerful as 30 miles per hour. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in to Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Logan Allen, Emily Cowart, Nicolette Howe, Ashley Inge, and Kayleigh Williams. Have a wonderful day, Texans.